Yo, what's good? Don't know how many people on, but I'll go ahead and start talking anyway, man. You guys can catch up. That's why it's on the chat. Tune in anytime you want to. We're jumping to this first game, man. Chargers and Patriots. The Patriots had no business winning this game. And I'm gonna tell you what, I can tell this is the Chargers' first time being in a big. I mean, I'm gonna tell you something. For him to beat the 5-time champ and then come back and lose to a guy that ever won a championship, that sucks. You beat the 5-time champ, Chargers. You supposed to be in the AFC championship game. You supposed to be in the AFC championship game. But because you decided, if you beat G, that was huge. He a 5-time champion. Regardless, I mean, everybody, you know, is Eli better than G this man? Possibly. Yeah, I mean, possibly. But still, Jeter has made the playoffs every season, almost every season. I think he didn't make it maybe once or twice this past man. But he's a 5-time champ, and he don't play some big games in this league and other leagues. And for you to beat him and then come back and lose to the Patriots, man, you had this game sealed. All you had to do was he stop you on third down. Fine, it's 4th and 3. Listen, you was inside his 30. I think you was inside. You was in his red zone. You should have punted that ball. You played good defense on Eli the whole entire game. He only scored before he scored 21. He only had 14. Before he scored 21, he only had 14 points. You held Eli, this high-power offense that been killing people all season. You only held him. You held him to Touche points. And y'all know who Touche is, the guy with the Cowboys, man. With the Cowboys, Touche holds you to about 14. You ain't scoring no more than 20, 21 on him. If you score, you know. Some people dust him off. You know, he have his games where he lose pretty big. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, you go look at the top defenses in the league, and I guarantee you Touche probably number 1, 2, or 3. I guarantee you that. He's top 5. I don't even think he's top 5. I think he's top 3. But you held him to 21 points, man. Or 14 points. All you had to do was punt that ball and rely on your defense. Anything could have happened. A turnover, a snap fumble, anything, man. But you gave him the game, Mike. You gave him the game, dog. You had it. But that's when I knew that experience kicked in. You wanted that game so bad that you went for it. I don't think you realized where you was at when you went for it. It happens like this sometimes. Sometimes we get tunnel vision and don't realize where we at when we do certain things. But you should have punted that ball, man, relied on your defense, and possibly could have went into overtime and won this game. You know what I'm saying? You just, in the playoffs, you just can't take certain chances. Because guess what? It's win or go home. You only got one chance. You feel what I'm saying? I get you going for it on 4th and 3, but you went for it on 4th and 3. You ain't even throw a short pass. You tried to go for the big play. The big play wasn't even there. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I'm punting that ball. Point blank period. And he gonna have to drive down on me and kick a field goal. Yeah, by the time he would have got the ball, it would have been over. About 2 minutes. Well, maybe a minute and 57, something like that. I mean, I don't know how many timeouts he had, but Mike, man, you had the game, bro. He's not even supposed to be in this game. Eli right now is not supposed to be in this game, but things happen. He's there. He won. Congrats, Eli. Good win. I can't even give you too much kudos because Chargers controlled this game the whole game. Until he gave you the game at the end. He had the lead the whole entire game. Look, I bet you time of possession, he win that automatic. Look at that. 16-14 to 7-46. Eli only had the ball on offense 7 minutes and 46 seconds. This man had the ball 16 minutes and 14 seconds. There's no way Eli should win this game. Total yards game, 303, 22-20. Passing yards, 166, 17. 80 yards rushing, 127 rush. Man, it's that makes me oh man, Mike. But anyway, Eli won. Good stuff, Eli, man. We'll talk about you in a second, my brother. Giants and Vikings. Man, Giants ain't stand a chance in this game. Now, Giants was talking heavy, saying that F the Vikings, F the. I'm gonna tell you something about this game. When you got, and I knew that when I played the Giants, like week 16, it was totally different than when I played them in the beginning of the year. The same thing with a couple other teams, people in my division. When your morale on your team, and the Giants had a good team, his morale was high too, but it wasn't higher than the Vikings. Because the Vikings was undefeated. He should have went undefeated. When your morale on your team is the way it is your morale. Look, I mean, we're gonna go take a peek, man. We're gonna take a little peek right quick. I'm gonna show y'all. And some of y'all don't know. A lot of y'all do, but some of y'all don't know. Some of y'all don't know. Let's go look at the Vikings right quick. Let's go look at the Vikings. Look at this man morale. This man morale is huge in the franchise. He has a 99. His quarterback is 99. His halfback is 90. I mean, I'm sure his receiver is about 99 too. 99, 98, 99. When you got a team like this, and then let's look at the defense. 99, 99. I mean, his slot corner is 86 morale. I mean, a 99 morale for free safety. Both of them. You know what I'm saying? That's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when you got a team like that, man. Look, I mean, when you got a team morale that's high like that, you have to play smart, man. You have to play smart. You can't go in that game. You can't go in that game and play and just be trying to do, just try to do what you've been doing. You gotta play smart, man. And I told him, I said, that morale on that team is like a 99 overall, all across the board. The offense and defense, it's gonna be very hard. You feel what I'm saying? I believe in the Giants. The Giants is a good user. Don't get me wrong. He's come up for real. But the Vikings and then on top of that, he a pretty solid player too. So I mean, when you got a pretty solid player like that and his team morale is like that, he just ran over the game. I try to flip back and forth between that because the Giants and the Vikings and the Redskins and the Falcons was playing at the same time. So I was trying to flip back, but I think once that thing got it was like 17. I don't know if the Vikings was 17. It was like 17-0. I think it was. Once it was 17-0, then he went down and scored that. He got a pick or something like that and went down and scored that. I don't know if it's a pick six or he scored right after that. And it was like 24-0. And I said, this game over. So good stuff, John. You had a very good season, my brother. You've been having a pretty decent season for the last couple seasons here. We're gonna see what the last season hold in our division. You had a good run, man. I hate that they had to end like that. You didn't even put up a point, man. And it sucks. It make you mad. I know you mad. I know you was mad. But you one of the most consistent guys in my league, man. I appreciate you, man. You had a good season. We'll see what happens next season. Vikings, we'll talk about you in a minute, man. Chiefs and Ravens. Trinidad actually played really, really good, y'all. Really, really good. He did some stuff in that game. It was a couple times he had receivers wide open. I was like, oh God, Trinidad. He missed a touchdown. But the touchdown I seen that he missed, he came right back and scored another touchdown with Tyreek Hill right after that. So I mean, it kind of worked out. But he played good, man. He just a four-time champ, man, and he played. Man, I thought Trinidad had a chance to win it. He had a chance to win it. I think Darren, when he was driving downfield, he threw that interception. That's when the game was over. But he had a very good chance to win it. Even when Baltimore, when Bap got that pick six and he could have went out of reach, he came back around and scored a touchdown and made it 24. It was 24, 24-28, 24-28, something like that. 24-21. No, 24. What was it? 24. No, it was 21. It was 21. 27. No, 24-27. 24-27. That's what it was. 24-27. And he could have. Yeah, man. He played good, man. He played good. Trinidad, I'm proud of you, man. Come back and make another run next season, man. Try to get further, man. Try to get further. You played back pretty good, man. I felt like you could have beat him, but you probably got a little nervous there, and Bap just took advantage of that and won and beat you. So good season, Trinidad, man. I'm proud of you, man. You had a very solid season, man. You're the player that I know you can be, man. And good luck next season, bro. Ravens, we'll talk about you in a minute. Falcons and Redskins. Man, my team just didn't show up, man. Falcons kind of shut guys down. Falcons actually had more rushing yards. That was the difference in this game. Falcons had more rushing yards than Mont. Mont had 117 there, but Mont didn't probably get them till like towards the end because the Falcons was pretty much shutting that run down for the most part, and that was the difference in the game. Was that run? Falcons ran the ball really, really good on Mont, and Mont has a pretty solid defense when it comes to stopping the run, man. Time of possession, I think Addison, yeah, he had that too. He had the ball in his hand for 14 minutes and 28 seconds. Mont only 9:32, which is not that bad. But he just really took advantage of Mont. He just really played better than Mont, man. I mean, he just had a more solid game. He came off that win with the Green Bay and he just carried it over to that game. And he won it. Mont scored 7 points. And that was it, man. Mont, this season, bro, as always, hopefully make a bigger run next season. And we're gonna have a good division, man. And look forward to see what you're gonna do next season, bro, for the last season, man, of this PlayStation 3 and Madden 20. All right, let's get on to this NFC and AFC championship. This is honestly, y'all, this is what I predicted was gonna happen. I thought G could have been here instead of G could have been in this Patriots game, in this Ravens game instead of Eli. I knew it was going to be either Eli or Mike with the Chargers was a really surprise. And he's supposed to be here. That would have been a real big surprise if he would have been here. And I felt like I'm gonna tell y'all this: if Mike had have got here, the type of ball that Mike was playing, he could have possibly beat Bap. And I'm gonna tell you, the type of ball that Mike was playing, he could have beat Bap. We're gonna see if the Patriots can do the same thing. But the type of ball that the Chargers was playing, he could have beat in the Super Bowl. I promise you that. Mike, if Bap would have had to see Mike, it would have been a problem. But now he going here knowing he can beat Eli. Mike Bap he completely plays Eli. He beats Eli pretty bad. So we're gonna see what Eli can do, man. That's why Eli was like, hey, man, Eli was like, man, I gotta go to work tomorrow. I'm gonna take midday. I'm gonna take my time and try to get right and brainstorm a little bit and come back and play you tomorrow night. But we're gonna see what happens, man. Hopefully the Patriots can pull out a W, man. But I really don't see the Patriots winning this game. But the good thing is, the headliner is Lamar Jackson comes back. Lamar Jackson gets to face his old team. And Bap gets to play without Lamar Jackson, and we're gonna see all y'all that cried about Bap, having Lamar Jackson, this dominant team. Half of them players are gone, and he's still pushing. So if he win the Super Bowl this season, man, it's really nothing nobody can say. I mean, there's really nothing nobody can say. I mean, he win the Super Bowl and went and got Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray is not better than Lamar Jackson. He had Lamar Jackson. It's not even close. And Kyler Murray is pretty good, but he's not better than he's not better than how Bap had Lamar Jackson souped up. So we'll see if Lamar Jackson beats his old team or Bap comes in here and beat his old quarterback. So the Patriots is at home, so we'll see. I'm picking the Ravens in this game. Mike 31, the Patriots 21, man. I say 21. Surprise me, Eli. Surprise me, bro. Surprise me. Falcons and Vikings, man. I honestly think, I told y'all, out of all the people, I think that Addison can beat the Vikings. I think the matchup is what it is. I think Addison can beat the Vikings. The thing is, because I'm gonna say one thing about Addison. He has this thing. Everybody has this thing that they fall a little short in. But Addison plays, when it gets to the playoffs, Addison plays pretty smart football. And Addison can play smart enough to beat this guy. I think Addison can beat this guy. I really do think Addison's a one-time champ. Guess how many championships the Vikings won? 0. Patriots 0, Vikings 0. At the end of the day, you got a one-time champ and a 5-time champ left in the playoffs. The Final Four. You got 2 champions and 2 non-champions. Is the 2 non-champions gonna be the champions? We'll see. I'm gonna pick King Vlad in this game because Vlad has he's supposed to be undefeated. He shouldn't have lost it. He would have won that last game too, but he had to take a loss for some miscommunication. But I think Addison gonna go ahead and put up a fight. But I'm picking Vlad to win. I really want to go with Addison. But I just can't. I just can't. Even though he's a champion, I just can't discredit the season that the Vikings has had. If the Vikings had went all the way undefeated and never lost a game, I would say either he would lose here or the Super Bowl. Because nobody's perfect. Well, some people have perfect seasons, but we'll see. I think Jeter had a perfect season, or one of them had a perfect season and won the Super Bowl. So I don't know, man. Yeah, it's gonna be tight. I'll put it this way: it's gonna be a close game. I'm gonna make it so close that it's gonna be so close that if Addison wins, y'all will see why. Minnesota in this game. I'm gonna go about the same score as I go with the Raiders and the Patriots. 31-30. 31-30. 1 point loss. Addison loses. 31-30. And that concludes my NFC and NFC Championship game predictions, man. Listen. Hopefully, ain't no hopeful. I'm pushing these guys to have this game played, this Super Bowl, this AFC Championship. I know Vlad, his birthday is today. Happy birthday, Vlad. Everybody wish Vlad a happy birthday. But we're looking to have all these games played by Friday night. And then from there, we'll start the off season, and we have the draft. We're trying to push the draft to have the draft between 5 and 6 o'clock on Saturday. Between 5 and 6 o'clock. I can't tell y'all a permanent time. I'm just gonna say between 5 and 6 o'clock. So be ready. And then next season gonna start. The next season, we'll be playing games every 2 days. It will not be 3 days. We're going every 2 days. On the last season, we always do every 2 days because it's getting closer to the other Madden coming out. Every 2 days. Every 2 days, we will advance. Every 2 days, we will advance. So everybody look forward to the next season, man. If you haven't made your payment, please pay your payment. All right, please make it fair. All right, until the Super Bowl, I will holler at y'all boys. Let's get it. Yeah.